All right. Welcome back to exciting episode of Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear. And we're starting the main game now. We're no longer part of the tutorial section and we're no longer recruitment area and we're heading into some adventures. Um
Hi.
I I see that Boymoder leveled up, mage level. Get some fifth level spells, which is gonna be good. Because we need it. Oh, crap. She has a fifth level spell slot, and I never even noticed that. She needs another offensive spell. So I'm going to give her Confusion.
Yep.
This is Ms. Hina is a trans woman character, and because this game came out in 2016 with Gamergate, and this character, because I was part of the Beamdog Forbes at the time, and for some reason this character caused a huge controversy, and she's just there, and like the only way that you ever learn that she's trans is that like you do her quest, and it's like barely. It's just so stupid that people would freak out about this. Like it's dumb, and I guess cry harder about it, Chuds. I guess.
You betcha.
Cap set. Watch us too. We've been marching hard, covered a lot of ground, but we've still a ways to go. Everyone could use a rest, yourself included. Tonight might be the last full night's sleep we get. We'll be in Crusader territory after we cross the bridge.
Rest if you want. I'm heading up the road away. I don't want any surprises before we cross the riding water. Mind if I join you? I do better in the city than the woods. Perhaps I can help. Maybe learn a thing or two. Vince can take care of the cap. Yes, join me. I could use some of your skill at my side. Alright then.
Yes?
Shell Corwin, Captain Corwin has joined my party. Right. Archer. Boom. Corwin's build dexterity +1. This enchanted bow enhances the wielder's dexterity, allowing him to fire more accurately. Every so often, a shot will explode into a shower of wooden splinters that sprout and grasp the target firmly, preventing no escape. Dexterity +1, 10% chance per hit of entangling the target for 3 rounds. Tackle +2. She gets her own like armor, movement speed +1, magic resistance plus 10%. The suit of light chain armor was commissioned by Captain Shao Corwin by her father. A gift for her when she first joined the Flaming Fist has been crafted to fit her form and no one else. The unusual lightness and enchantments of the armor kept the suit from interfering with abilities despite its metal composition. Because she is the archer. She's the archer class, even though it doesn't say her class name for some reason. Um, she needs this. Wait for that. No. Lowest symbol. There you go. She has 0 Thaco. So the only way she's going to miss is if she crit fails. Cloak of Protection +1. Let's give her Arrows of Ice for now. We're at a point in our treasure worth that that basically +1 spell stuff, ammo and whatnot, not even worth keeping.
Hello. Yep.
Cyrene, 'tis strange to be on the road again. I never thought I would come to say it, but I had almost grown accustomed to life at Baldur's Gate. I know what you mean. How long has it been since we parted ways, Boymoder? This feels as though it was only yesterday that we faced Servok and his servants together. Any case, I'm glad to be traveling with others for a change. Those of my blood are not often welcome amongst decent folks. Just like old times, huh? Indeed. I am even gladder for the familiar company, Boymoder. Sigh. I do not like admitting it, but I tire of being forced to travel with this cow race, where if I go only to hide my heritage, it was the same even my journey back to Baldur's Gate. I met with suspicion before words are even exchanged, no matter where I go. Now that I am recognized as your companion, however, I can safely reveal my true self. Oh, not proudly, but 'tis a start, at least. Don't worry, no one will harass you as long as I'm here. Thank you, Boymoder. I could not ask for more. I know Emmeline is supposed to pop in somewhere. There. Boymoder! Boymoder, wait! I feel better. My hands aren't trembling anymore. Can I join you again? Yes, sure. Come along. Oh, yes. This is gonna be so great. Oh, by the way, I stuffed my stuff into the tent next to your chest.
You're a quit this way.
Right. All right.
What's up? Can do.
Everyone's gonna be our main spellcaster. I've been debating for, oh wow, whether I'm gonna keep Corwin through Siege of Dragonspear or put Jaehaera in my party. And I just don't know. See, we got the melee covered with Cyrene and Viconia here. Jaehaera gives us basically insect plague. That's all her viability is to the party.
Your orders?
But Corwin, as an archer, gets really cool abilities. Create conjure elemental ammunition and rooting shot with her improve archer
Uh-huh.
class. So it's just we'll see, because it's gonna be a while before we even get to Nira. And like and we're only gonna see Corin for this game, so it might be nice.
No problem.
I have many fine wares.
Belgrade. Greetings, Boymoder. If you need any supplies for the road, I can provision you for a suitable fee, of course. Show me your scrolls and potions. Here, have a look. Ba 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 ba. Buying what we need. Oh yes, sir. Buying what we need. Buying what we need. All right. Evelyn. Open your Brasco case. And we're gonna get all the spells you don't know. Because you're gonna be our... I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Could get a couple of spells. These spells. We'll get haste again, so we can delete your haste and put a third level spell instead. Fire shield. Ice storm. Improve visibility. Gonna need 2 of these. Actually, we'll get them all. Phantom Blade, Choic Spear, Protection from Electricity, Shadow Door. Go here. That has 2 sections of it. These. There we go. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Learning these. Redo your spells up. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, secret word. Shadow, clone. What's gonna suck is that Emmeline's gonna forget all the spells Komodo's Gate to. And the only way to prevent that from happening is to, the only way to prevent that from happening is basically having the trilogy mod installed. Alright. I like that greater mouse there. Get rid of that. And no, her bows will be better. Let's get a spell thrust. I like that. Wasted. Let's get another magic missile going. Container. Get the 12th. Identify squirrels in. Where is our chest? There's our chest. Alright. We need that. All these. Shield of Egots. The Egots were a family of well-respected lavender worshippers that earned their fortune protecting those weaker than themselves. Though the Egon line has ended, its influence is still felt in the form of this shield, which imbued with some of the power of the Moni Lord himself. Armor class +3, turret undead level +2, and for priests and undead hunters, and +1 for the others. Here you go, our faithful paladin. You can take that. Ostentatious boots. These iridescent scale boots gleam with 100 shades of color. On a trade voyage across the Alabama Sea, a ship passed by a pitched battle between Solgan murderers and a colony of merfolk. The ship bards leaned over the rail and played a rousing battle of courage, boasted the merfolk overcame and drove off the vicious Solgan. One of the mermaids swam up to the ship and handed the bard a glittering shed mermaid towel, telling him that any item fashioned from the scales would gain a vulnerable chap. The bard had the towel made into a pair of boots that had been passed onto onto his descendants, though their fleshy nature makes them wear quite memorable. Equipped abilities, charisma +1. Alright, I'll give you the Wand of Heavens. Wand of Monster Shoving. I bet I could have one more. Bracers. That goes back there. On the fire. Curse low Columbus. Bracers. Defense. None of these. Worth my time. Here you go. Alright.
Need something?
We go back to Belgun.
An army marches on its stomach.
Oh, it's you. Do you need something? You have some problems with me, sir? Aye. The council may think that the sun shines from your nailers. I heard the rumors. Maybe you'll hear the bard says, or maybe you were linked with Saravok. Time will give us an answer to that aspect. Until it does, I've orders to supply you, as long as you're going to pay it. What do you have to spice? Do you have any special magic items? I'd be able to help you. Look at these. Da, 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 da. That for her. Another one of these, just in case. One of these. Oh, we're buying that. Okay. Alright. There you go.
I
Let's
have
take a look
many
at your
fine wares.
I would hope you had boots.
An army marches on its stomach.
Okay. I want some of those. And we're gonna give you acid arrows, because those are the best. Okay. Do some inventory organizing. All boats are going in here. Ba, 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 ba. Done. And I forgot I bought boats of biting. Alright.
Hi.
Alright.
Yes, Abil. Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. Probably don't need more than one of these, each of these out. Cleric spells go there. Emmeline, I don't know. This is no fun anymore. What exactly are we talking about? I'm referring to relieving people from our things they might not miss. Please do not steal from my allies. It might lead to misunderstandings. Boymoder, you think I'm stupid? I'll never steal inside the caps. I mean, getting caught, that is. Don't look at me like that. You go nuts. No one will miss anything important, I swear. I was referring to the refugees. The pockets are just empty. There's nothing to be found. And some are greasy, yuck. So you did try stealing from the refugees. Of course, I mean, a girl has to stay and practice, right? Emma went, we are about to face a murderous crusade, and that's what you're thinking about? Well, even more reason to stay practice, no? Do not enrich yourself on our allies, Emmeline. It might lead to misunderstandings. But I have to do something, or I'll be out of training soon enough. I have a flyby I see here. I'll just sneak everywhere. I'll find and camp into some poor refugee's pocket. Hey, don't look at me like that. You said I shouldn't enrich myself in the camp, and I won't. That's good deeds I'll be doing, and staying skill. No, off we go, saving the world again. Oh my goodness. Is a mod acting up? Duke Janeth told me the poison Kalar's assassin used was too weak to kill. It seems so. I know what she meant, but weak poison? Ha. Then that's when saying that it was only a weak poison should be spent 3 days sweating and feeling feverish in the bed, and trembling hands after it for days. Kayla made a big mistake by hurting you, Emmeline. Oh yes, she did. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Or at least I think it is. Unless you thought her assassin should have finished the job and killed me all the way, yeah? I know you would never think that. I just hope I never fall victim such a weak poison again. You may stay behind when you were leaving to face a war lady after all. You gonna interrupt us again? Pause the game. That didn't fly. Right. Oh, Cyrene, take all these. Oh, you got to cook up the displacements. That. Alright.
Yep, no problem.
Maybe we could do some adventuring.
Do you seek to see me imprisoned or killed? Keep our profiles more discreet, then.
That's, new. What's in here? Quick save. Oh, this is everyone's stuff. I don't need that.
Hello.
Quick save.
You betcha. What's up?
I know she gives us
Good day, and hello to you.
Greetings, hero. I'm Solus, wizard and employee of Flaming Fists. What exactly do you do in camp? I could support your troops and help advise the commanders on magical matters. I'm not a merchant. If you require gear, you can speak to Quarterman Belgrade. Have a good day. I thought must be home. This guy will give us the end?
I need a swig of some
Looking for a
strong
quest
dwarven ale.
for a rest hero? I can find you room in one of these tents. Yes, I like to rest. I'm sure I can find you some room. Here's our first stream.
You did not think me truly dead, did you? We've a bond between us, you and I. A connection even the sharpest blade cannot sever. A bond forged in blood, hatred, death. I held the sword coast by its throat. It wriggled and squealed in my grip. And then... you. I should have killed you, as I had so many others. But something stayed my hand. A weakness I had never known before. Are we one and the same, my brother? One soul in two bodies, born of the Lord of Murder? We will never end, you and I, even in death.
You are naught but ashes, returned from whence you came, and bother me no more.
You understood none of this, did you? Do you see now?
It would be a beautiful night, but for that wretched moonlight.
Oh, they're roggering
Sure
again.
thing. What you want? Need something? Hi.
I am gonna go get the main
Consider it done.
plot of this area done, so I can they had the same argument back in Baldur's Gate, so that's why I'm not reading it.
A word. I want to talk about that little speech you made before we left the gate.
Of course, Captain. What can I do for you? Some of these people are saying about you concern me. Such as that you were in league with Servok. For instance, some on the fridge claim you even related. Like Servok, I am a child of all, but I assure you, a father is all we share. My father has a saying, words can comfort, but blood will tell. A bleak view. I prefer to think one's actions are determined by individual will. Very well. I'll not tell anyone else of your connection to Serva. Even so, take care of how you're seen by those around you. One of those people may be all that stands between you and a sword someday. The rumors are true. If Kill is a child ball, that could complicate matters significantly.
They mock me! Me! This cannot stand. This will not stand.
That's Edwin. I thought we yelled. Don't worry, we'll get to everything. All these cool people. Once we, do this cutscene.
I am yours to command.
Let's do some buffing.
I am here.
Yep. Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
I care not.
Okay, if I choose to do the spider web,
Hello. Can do.
Boymoder is here. The elites failed. They failed. Everyone fall back to the
The
back
hero is
across the
here!
village.
On their own! The elites failed? Gods! Wait! What are you? No, don't! Ah! Crossing is down! God damn it! This is our chance to prove ourselves to Kalon. She wants the hero of Baldur's Gate. Cut off their retreat, quickly!
Take them!
Velbol?
How can I help?
You're a queer fellow. What's up?
Come swiftly!
What you want? Uh-huh.
Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I need a wand of fireballs. This will help me out so much.
Need something?
Why are you switching back to the non-combat music?
Hi!
If you don't kill him fast enough, Kalar will appear and you won't get their experience points.
I'll recover.
Yep.
And that's how it's done. A longsword +2. Sometimes I fail to kill him. Sometimes I don't. +1. Hammer +1. Sling +1. Arrows of fire.
I'm out of pockets. Sorry.
Frost. I thought I spent them earlier. I don't know why they're popping up to show her. Festering Spear +1. This razor sharp tip of the spear easily cuts through armor and down to the bone. Victims of its devastating attack bleeds heavily as their wounds instantly fester and weep, dazing them with pain and making it difficult to continue the battle. Combat abilities. Inflict 2 points of bleeding damage per hit, 1 point per round. On a critical hit, the target is affected by disease, minus 2 points penalty to strength and dexterity for 1 turn. Non-commutative. So they put a lot of interesting weapons like this, like really cool like abilities, but they're always like crap, like you would never use them, like they're straight up crap. Like it's like they put a lot of love into this expansion set, but like you could just see where it just didn't turn out like how they wanted. One of the heavens. So this one. I like the fact that we're down to 4 identification scrolls already. Alright.
Hello. Sure thing.
Hmm?
Curse you, Javis. Do you know what your cowardice has cost us this night?
Heffernan, what happened here?
I'm gonna be honest. If they didn't destroy this bridge, I don't think my party, currently as it is, could take on all these. Just not happening. We would literally have to fall back to the Flaming Fist compound just to even have a chance.
The hero of Baldur's Gate arrived, milady. Unbound and unescorted by your elites, this man panicked. He destroyed the bridge before our prey could cross.
Javis? Forgive me, mistress. Please.
There is nothing to forgive, Javis. The fault is mine. I should have warned you of this possibility. It is time this child of Baal and I had words. I am Kalar Argent. I know you hear my words. I would speak with you.
This may be our only opportunity to communicate directly with Kalar. We have to take it.
Perhaps I can persuade her to end this madness now before more lives are lost.
This is new. She's never been willing to speak to anyone representing the council before. If she'll talk to you, well, I doubt she's here to surrender, but we should hear what she has to say.
And so the hero of Baldur's Gate comes from my head. Shall we speak and see what truth comes of it?
Speak your piece.
We stand poised on the cusp of a new age. Someday all Farron shall look to this moment and say, then, that was when everything changed.
You what brought me here. The attempt you made on my life, the damage you wrought across the land.
I am not your enemy. Consider for a moment the poison my agent sought to use against you.
Get to the point.
It may seem that we stand on opposite sides, but it is not so. Our goals align closer than you know, and there is much we could achieve together. I am a drop of water in the river of my army. We will wash away all opposition. Return to Baldur's Gate. Tell the Council not to oppose me.
The Grand Dukes will not be turned, nor will the Lords of Waterdeep, nor the Rose of
In
Daggerfall.
our lifetimes, 2 Dragonspear wars have ravaged this land. Fiends set out from the castle, bringing ruin to the land, and dragging thousands of innocent souls into the inferno before being beaten back for a time. Those who follow me lost wives and husbands, parents, children, friends. But what was lost can be restored. I will bring those tortured souls back to Toril.
You cannot march into the nine hells it claims that the devils do. It's madness to even consider. Okay, so in D&D, there are nine hells, right? And it's trapped out from the material plane. You have to like summon demons to get it. Not demons, but devils. Yeah, you have to summon demons as well. Demons and devils are two different kinds of creatures. But devils and demons are both looking away into the material plane so they can get souls for their eternal blood war. Now, there was when like devils armies and demon armies get into the material plane, they like to kill a lot of people and capture them and take their souls back to whatever place that they belong, so that they could turn their souls into demons and devils, because that's how more demons and devils are made. She wants to open a portal to the nine hells and lead a crusade into hell. It's madness. This is absolutely madness. There's entire the leader of Avenus, like currently in fifth edition, tried this. It did not work out well for her. You cannot march into the nine hells and claim the devils do. It's madness too. It's madness even to consider it.
You're willing to condemn the unjustly imprisoned to an eternity of torment, then? Eternity, Ballspawn. Consider this. Would you hesitate if one of your own were cast into the hells, whatever their deeds? Or would the Dukes be fighting you now to keep you from what you feel is right? Countless lives were lost as the fiends erupted from Dragonspear, a tide of hate and sulfur ravaging the land. None could escape. There was nowhere to run. Families, homes, loved ones, every soul caught in a fiend's grip at the moment of their death. But it does not end there. They are taken to the nine hells. Their blood boils, their skin blisters and bursts. Devil's claws rend their soul, tearing it to shreds. But they cannot die. I hear them. I hear the screams of the unjustly damned, and I will not turn a deaf ear.
It's a fool's errand, and a blind and mad fool at that. The hells will not surrender their souls, only take more, including your own.
You have done little to fight the calling in your own blood, and you cannot judge me for the same, Ballspawn. Murder beats in your heart, justice and salvation in mine. In the end, we will see which beats stronger.
I cannot let you do this, Kalar. You've already brought harm upon the living, and soon you will do the same to the
I
dead.
regret the loss of those who stood against me, and trust that in death, they will come to understand what I could not show them in life. I will honor their passing with the return of the Dragonspear dead. Your father was the Lord of Murder. Countless lives were stolen in his name. What if you could restore that balance, bring back those unjustly taken? Would you? Or is the call of your sire's blood too strong?
So, I've seen some people play Siege of Dragonspear, and a lot of the complaints, they're valid, but like one person's complaint was that you couldn't like call out Kalar for her actions, but like it's just you didn't get the right dialogue choice. You went down the wrong dialogue path. Cause here it is. Had you seen the streets of Baldur's Gate, felt the desperation of those your crusade has displaced, you would realize the folly of your words. There's other complaints about the story, about like Kalar's actions and how they're not very smart, including with her very evil Heffernan like lackey. But we'll get there. I'll explain why I don't necessarily agree with them on that complaint when we get there. Had you seen the streets of Baldur's Gate, felt the desperation of those your crusade has displaced, you will realize the folly of your words.
Very well. If this is your choice, then meet me at Dragonspear Castle, and we shall end this.
Very well then, Dragonspear
You and
Castle.
I will meet again. Of this I am sure. We do not need to meet as enemies. Reconsider your course, I beg you.
I like the supposition that they choose to do, because Kalar is a Asmir, uh part solar. I think I think that's who breeds with the humans. And you're a boss spawn, a little god of like murder, raped your mother, and not yours, because she was a priestess and accepted him willingly, probably. But like you're basically on the exact opposite of lineage here. But
Yes.
she's like,
What's up? Uh-huh.
all right,
Sure thing.
they're still arguing. It's like, shut up. Someone has written, bet on the squirrel. The squirrel always wins atop this crumbled parchment. Closed for a time, but now returned. Witness the peril, the power, and the pageantry of the black pits. Fearsome wild animal battles for supremacy. What will emerge the victor? The vicious wolverine, the brawling black bear, the sibling basilisk, or perhaps the aggressive ant-cat? Come, see the greatest battles of our age and place your bets on which creature will emerge from the pit alive.
I cannot carry any more. It is dropped.
Don't need these. I don't use that spell. So we'll put these in the cleric. All right. That Clara will talk to me. Alright, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you cool cats next time. Bye.